Hello friends, this is Vidhika from ixamBee, and today in this video we will start our MCQ series. Very important questions from exam point of view. We all know FCI exam is going to be conducted on 17th 18th July. So you have now few days till your examination, and so ixamBee has taken an initiative to start important MCQ series for you. We will discuss very important questions for various laws present in the syllabus, and the first topic that we have chosen today is food laws. In this we have two important laws, National Food Security Act 2013 and Food Safety and Standards Act 2006. So beginning with our first question, what is the quantity of food grain that is provided to every person belonging to priority households under the targeted public distribution system as per National Food Security Act 2013? तो अगर आपने NFSA Act अच्छे से पढ़ा होगा, so you must be knowing this answer. The correct answer is option C. 5 kg is the quantity of food grains that can be provided to every person belonging to priority household. And where this is mentioned in section 3 of NFSA Act. It says that the priority households which are recognized, which are identified under section 10, they are entitled to receive 5 kilograms of food grains per person per month at subsidized prices. Those prices are mentioned in Schedule 1 and are decided by government from time to time. And at present, what are the prices which are present in Schedule 1? The rice is present at rupees 3 per kg. We have wheat at rupees 2 per kg. And then we have coarse grains at rupees 1 per kg. Question 2. On which of the following existing programs National Food Security Act 2013 relies to provide food and nutritional security? The correct answer is option C. We know NFSA relies on 3 existing programs to provide food and nutritional security. Those 3 are Targeted Public Distribution System, Integrated Child Development Services, and the Midday Meal Program. So under Targeted Public Distribution System, subsidized food grains are provided to about 2/3 of the population, in which 75% are from rural areas and 50% are from urban areas. In Integrated Child Development Services, free meal is provided to all the children who are between the age of 6 months to 6 years and their mothers at Anganwadi, which are the childcare centers. In Midday Meal Program, free meal is provided to children at government primary schools. Question number 3 is, nutritional standards are present in which schedule of National Food Security Act 2013? So there are 4 schedules present in NFSA Act, and which schedule deals with nutritional standards? Our schedule 2 deals with nutritional standard. What all other schedules deal with? In schedule 1 we have, as we have already discussed, the subsidized prices under Targeted Public Distribution System. Schedule 2 deals with nutritional standards. In Schedule 3 we are talking about provisions for advancing food security, and Schedule 4 talks about state-wise allocation of food grains. Question 4 is, what in your opinion could be the hurdles in success of National Food Security Act? So we have 4 options, and what do you think are the hurdles which could be a problem in the success of National Food Security Act? The first is identification of eligible beneficiaries. Second is high fiscal burden on the central government. Third is enough storage capacity. And fourth is growing population. The correct answer here is answer B, 1, 2 and 4, that is identification of eligible beneficiaries. So how are these hurdles in National Food Security Act's success? So let's have a discussion on each topic. The first is identification of eligible beneficiaries. How do we recognize these beneficiaries? On the basis of social economic caste census data, and there is limited availability and lack of transparency in that data, and due to which it may happen that some of the beneficiaries who should be enrolled in this act are not able to get enrolled. How do the beneficiary get these food grains at subsidized prices? Based on their ration cards. So there are many families, there are many people who are not enrolled, who do not have ration, and therefore it is very difficult to identify the eligible beneficiaries. The second point is high fiscal burden on the central government. So we are providing food grains at subsidized prices, which are very, very low, at rupees 1 per kg coarse grains, at rupees 3 per kg rice. So we are trying to secure the availability, the accessibility of food to all citizens in the country, which puts up a lot of financial burden on the government. Next thing is inefficient storage capacity. So we have a storage capacity which is insufficient, which is inefficient. During rains and during uncertain weather conditions, many of our grains get spoiled, and that may cause a huge hurdle in the success of NFSA. So here point 3, enough storage capacity is wrong because we have insufficient and inefficient storage capacity. The fourth point is corruption at every level. So due to the presence of corruption, the appropriate beneficiaries are not able to get what they are entitled to. Then point 5th is no implementation of new technology. So we do not have new technology. We are not tracking trucks by GPS. CCTV is not present in godowns, due to which there is a lot of leakage in the food grains in the supply chain. And the last one is growing population. Increasing population is putting a lot of hurdle in the success of national food security. Our next question is, how much amount of maternity benefit is mentioned to be given to pregnant women under National Food Security Act? So under NFSA Act, rupees 6,000 is being given to pregnant women. This is present in section 4 of NFSA Act. It says that every pregnant woman and lactating mother, they both are entitled to meals free of charge during pregnancy and 6 months after the childbirth through the local Anganwadi, so as to meet the nutritional standards which have been specified in Schedule 2. Along with that, they are given a maternity benefit of not less than 6,000 rupees in such installments as may be prescribed by the central government. So they are entitled to amount of rupees 6,000. Sixth question is, who has the responsibility of identifying priority households under National Food Security Act 2013? So the state government has the responsibility of identifying priority households. This is mentioned in section 10 of the National Food Security Act, in which criteria is given on what basis the central government will identify these priority households. Question 7. Now we are having some questions from Food Safety and Standards Act. Question 7 says, Food Safety and Standards Act was notified on. This act was notified on 23rd August 2006. The Food Safety and Standards Act 2006 received the assent of the President on 23rd August 2006. So it was notified on this date and it was published in the Gazette the very next day. Question 8 is, Food Safety and Standards Act 2006 repealed certain acts and regulations. Which of the following is not one of those? In the schedule of Food Safety and Standards Act, various acts are mentioned which have been repealed by the announcement, by the emergence of this act. So which of them is not? Milk and Milk Products Order 1992 is one of the acts which is not repealed. Rest all of the acts have been repealed by the launch of Food Safety and Standards Act 2006. So after commencement of FSSA Act, various central acts like Prevention of Food Adulteration Act, Food Products Order, Meat Food Products Order, Vegetable Oil Products Control Order, Edible Oil Packaging Regulation Order, which are mentioned in the second schedule, were repealed. Question 9 is, under Food Safety and Standards Act, foods for special dietary uses or functional foods or nutraceuticals or health supplements means. So what does these foods mean? In option A, we say that these mean psychotropic substance. These include Ayurvedic or Unani drug. Such products are which include dietary substance which provides supplement diet. Then we have both B and C and all of the above. The correct answer is C. It says that Under Food Safety and Standards Act, foods for special dietary uses or functional foods or nutraceuticals or health supplements means such product वो product जो dietary substance include करते हैं जो humans को supplement provide करते हैं in addition to their normal diets. This is provided in section 22 of the Food Safety and Standards Act. Our last question of this series is under Food Safety and Standards Act, maximum limit of penalty of selling food not of the nature or substance or quality demanded by hawkers and petty manufacturers is. So when hawkers and petty manufacturers are selling food which is not of the nature or substance or quality which is demanded by this act, how much of the penalty can be enforced on them? The amount of penalty, maximum penalty is rupees 25,000. This is provided in provision to section 50 of Food Safety and Standards Act, in which it says that the persons which are covered under subsection 2 of section 31. So we have hawkers and petty manufacturers mentioned in subsection 2 of section 31, and they say that if they are non-compliant and they are violating the provisions of this act, they will be liable to a penalty which is not exceeding 25,000 rupees. So the maximum penalty that can be imposed on them is rupees 25,000. The basic difference between Food Safety and Standards Act and National Food Security Act is one provides the standards of food, what good quality, what is the nature, substance of food that should reach the end consumer. And the second is National Food Security Act, and it talks about the security of food. It talks about affordability, accessibility and availability of food. Here in the end, I would like to tell you that ixamBee offers FCI AGM online courses for all these streams, for law, for technical, for accounts and for general administration. And at present, since the exam is very near, we are running a flat 50% off discount for you. You can use the code CRACKFCI. So now in order to get all the instant updated information about government exams, about any update, stay tuned, subscribe to our ixamBee channel, click the bell icon so that whenever a new video is uploaded of the Important MCQ series on various laws, you can get an alert. Thank you. Hope you are preparing well. All the best.